Hey, it's the end of day 3 and I'm standing atop Trey Mountain looking at this beautiful vista. It is about 6:20 and I hiked this morning from Dix Creek Gap about 11.4 miles, and it was a brutal hike, but I've already splayed my hammock and walked down about 2/10 of a mile down beyond the shelter where my hammock is by and filled up for the water. So I wanted to get this video log done before I start cooking dinner and then call it early for the night. This morning I woke up at 5 and broke camp and got on the trail at 6. This morning, or tomorrow morning, I want to wake up at around 6, break camp, and get on the trail by 7. So this is this incredible view, and the Trey Mountain shelter's up above. 46 years ago, when I was at Rabun Gap Nacoochee School, I was a junior. Bob Bennett, who was in charge of the work program there, and he sadly passed earlier this year. He took a group of us on an overnight, and we did Unicoi Gap up a steep like 5 miles. We stayed here overnight, and that morning after we stayed here, we stayed in the shelter, by the way, which is right up there. I'll walk by there in a second. We stayed in the shelter, and somebody had written a message in Hobbit on the wall, and I just happened to have a paperback copy of Hobbit, and it had the Hobbit alphabet in the back of it, so I don't remember what the message is, but I was able to translate it. And that morning after, we stood here and saw the sunrise coming from this amazing view right here. And if any of my old classmates were on that trip, please make a notice on this post that you were there. I think Ray McBride possibly, and Don McNeil, and I don't remember who. All I remember is Bob Bennett, and that climb up here was brutal. And back then they didn't have water filtration systems. We just went to the spring and put quinine tablets in into our canteens. But this is an amazing view, and I got my head beams on because it's going to be dark before you know it. But let's just walk to my campsite. Tomorrow I plan on getting about 10 miles or so in, and I want to be to Hogpen Gap, which is 20 some odd miles from here, on Monday, so Ken Coleman can pick me up. We can go up and get my car at Deep Gap, North Carolina, and then drive it down to Springer Mountain, and then he's going to take me back to Hogpen. I want to try to be done with all this and be done with Springer by Friday. Today is Saturday. What day is Saturday? Saturday the 12th. So I want to be done with all this so I can be at Hatch Camp on Saturday, next Saturday. So that's the shelter that we stayed in 46 years ago. And you can see there's a little city here now. And this is my setup, my backpack. I've got my filtered water bottle, all my stuff. And this is my accommodation for the night. Got my new hammock quilt to keep me nice and toasty. It's rated for 30 degrees. So I am fixing to make some beef stew. Probably eat half of it and eat the rest for breakfast in the morning. And I hope to be waking up about 6 and break camp and be on the trail by 7 in the morning. So there is the old shelter we were at 46 years ago, and all of us just slept in there with sleeping bags. So I will talk to you guys down the trail.